Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley. And for the next hour, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to take a risk-taker personality quiz. Evaluate your risk-taking personality. How likely are you to take risks? Where do you stand on the scale of a high risk-taker personality type or the more safe type? It is basically a test of extroverted, as opposed to introverted. We'll take turns answering the questions. If you want to score yourself, have yourself a pencil and a paper, and you can keep track of your own score, and at the end we'll kind of analyze where we stand, if you're a risk taker or not. Hello, welcome to the class, Tatiana.
Hello.
How are you today?
Great.
Great. Well, that's terrific. Tatiana, do you consider yourself to be a risk taker?
No.
No. That was a solid no. No? Why not? Why not? Why do you say that?
I don't know. I'm very careful in my life. I all the time look, is it suitable for me or not? Is it a risk or not? What will be if I do this?
Okay.
I make all the time and analyze. I analyze all situations
Okay.
and predict the future.
Okay, I see. All right. The adjective form is risky. Is it risky or not? We add a Y. To risk is a verb, by the way, or a risk is a noun. So risk can be a verb or a noun. The adjective form is risky. And when you say, okay, I wonder what will be, what will to usually we use the word happen. What will happen? So I consider what will happen. I think about what will happen. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we use that verb to describe when we're assessing risk. Okay. Hello, Michael. Welcome.
Hey, Oakley.
Hello. Okay. So how are you today, Michael?
Awesome. How are you?
Awesome. I'm really tired. For some reason, I had insomnia last night, and I did not sleep a wink. Seriously,
wow.
I did not sleep at all, and I am not happy because today I have 12 classes that go from 8 in the morning, and I finish at midnight. So,
by the chance, are you not? Are you a millionaire, Oakley?
Am I a millionaire? Why?
Yeah. 12 classes per day. It's quite a.
Oh, that's just today.
It's like a lot for me, at least, if I worked 12 hours per day.
Yeah. I had a lot of bookings for one-on-one classes. So, great. I can make money, but I don't know if I was worried about it or what. I'm concerned about risk taking. Too many classes. I don't know.
You're risky.
Yeah, risky. Yeah, risking no sleep. I don't know.
We have a proverb like all the money you will not earn, so don't push so hard.
Yeah.
Take it easy. All the money. How would it be in the proper? All the money you would not earn, or what?
I'm not sure.
You can't earn all the money in the world.
Yeah, you cannot earn all the money. So take it easy. Don't push so hard.
Yeah, it just happens. Sometimes that happens that way. It just happens. Tomorrow I only have 4 classes. Today I have 12. So it evens out, but it's crazy. Okay, so Michael, do you consider yourself a risk taker, or are you more conservative?
What do you mean by risk? What kind of risks?
Well, what kind of risk? That means every kind of risk. Emotional risks. Do you fall in love really easily? Financial risks. Do you bet money on penny stocks? Physical risks. Do you like adventures? Do you like to jump up in the air when you ski? Do you would you do things like bungee jump? All kinds of risk. Do you social risks? Do you try new hairstyles? Do you try clothing that may be different?
That are too small for me, yeah?
Too small?
Or too big?
Well, that's a different kind of risk, I guess.
Idiot risk.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
No, so I consider myself average risk taker, just because I don't take any life-altering risks, or I don't take any big risks related to money, for example, or something. So kind of average.
Okay. All right. Good answer. All right. Welcome to the class, Ivan. Hello, Ivan.
Hello, teacher.
Hello again. Okay, Ivan, we're going to do a personality test, a risk taker personality test. Ivan, do you like to take risks, chances?
Gamble?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sure. Sometimes. Okay. It depends. Okay, well, let's try it out. Let's take a look. Okay. All right, Tatiana, I'm going to start with you. Now, all of you guys, if you want to, I'm going to play along. I've got paper and a pencil. I'm going to score myself, keep my score as we go. You guys are going to take turns answering the questions on the quiz. All right. I might ask you for a little more information, like why, really. But, okay. Actually, you guys have all just answered the first question. Do you enjoy taking risks? Tatiana, definitely no. Michael, your answer was pretty much no. And Ivan, your answer was pretty much maybe. Well, guess what? You'll all get 0 for that.
I'm sorry. I changed my mind.
You do.
Yes. For example, I now remembered that I'm a little bit risky. Sometimes my answer.
Sometimes. Okay, but still.
Yes.
All right.
Because you said that it concerns all spheres of life. That's why I changed my mind.
Ah, okay. All right. Okay. Quick welcome to Heidi. Hello, Heidi.
Hello.
Hi, Heidi. Hi, Heidi. We're gonna have some fun taking a risk taker personality test. Heidi, do you enjoy taking risks?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm a gambler, so.
Sometimes.
I'm a gambler by nature.
Okay. Basically, your answers all the way through can be yes, maybe, or no. So sometimes it's pretty much a maybe. Right? Okay. So everyone's even on that. All right. Tatiana, back to you.
Okay.
Would you prefer a job involving change, travel, and a lot of variety, even if the job is not so secure?
No.
No, you prefer a secure job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like travel, but I don't like this kind of job.
Okay. All right. Okay. For the rest of you, if you said yes, you would prefer travel and change over job security. If you said yes, give yourself a score yourself 1.
What do you mean by secure?
Okay, well, if you have a secure job, then you don't have to worry. For example, very secure jobs include like government jobs, teaching jobs, not my teaching job, but teaching in a school, basically, because you almost cannot get fired. Your company is not going to go out of business. Secure job has to do with will you still have the job, basically, or is it possible your job may end or your company may go out of business?
A long-term contract.
Well, yeah, that has a lot to do with it. That's right. Sure. Okay, or you're working in a volatile, good word, volatile, changes a lot. And if you're working in a very volatile industry where people tend to work or not work depending on what's going on. Maybe your job depends on variables that change, like, I don't know, the weather or the economy, frankly. So your job's not quite so secure. All right, if you said yes, give yourself a point. If you do prefer change and travel and variety over security. Okay, Michael, do you carefully lock up your house at night? I mean, even when you're, well, probably everyone does when they leave their house. I mean, when you're at home. Do you lock up your entire house?
Yes.
Carefully, I assume that means you check the make sure the windows are all closed, the door is locked.
Windows I don't need to check. I'm on the 5th floor. There is nothing could happen with those windows if they are open.
No cat burglars in your area?
Nothing at all. No any cigarettes or something thrown. No, at all.
Okay, all right. So, okay, really the question here is, do you actually check your whole house to make sure it's locked up, or only
the door?
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Okay. If you are very carefully locking up your house, every bit of it, if you said yes, you actually check all the windows in the house, you can give yourself a -1. And if you said no, you don't bother to even check, then give yourself 1. All right. If you just, sure, you lock the door, okay, then that's basically maybe. Okay, Ivan. Ooh, interesting question. Ivan, do you think that young children should learn to cross the road by themselves?
I think they learn when they see the danger of being hit, being crushed.
Okay, you cut out your connection cut out for a second. You think that they something when they see the danger? I missed the something word.
I think young children would definitely see the danger that involves taking the risk to cross the street, the road, when the cars are passing over.
So you think that they can learn to cross the street by themselves without somebody teaching them how to cross the street?
Mm, um, mm, I think some no, not everyone, but their parents
Hmm.
has to advise them.
Their parents have to guide them
To guide them, to advise them.
to advise them. Okay. Okay. All right.
Cars will teach them.
The
Cars
cars
will
will
teach.
teach them. The children
Yeah.
will teach themselves. If you think,
Once heated, you will understand all
yeah,
the rules of the road.
of course, it's once hit. There's no such word as hitted.
Oh yeah, once hit, you'll understand the idea of the life that
Okay.
you don't need
All right.
to pass the road.
All right. If you think kids can learn to cross the road by themselves,
You're an idiot.
you get 1 point for that. Okay. Heidi. Okay, Heidi, when the odds are against you, and you know the odds are against you, do you still feel it's worth taking a chance?
Pardon?
Do you ever take a chance at long odds? Do you know what long odds are?
No.
Okay. Okay. Short odds and long odds. Okay. Short odds are like I flip a coin, heads or tails. You have a 50-50 chance.
Mm-hmm.
Those are short odds. You're taking a chance, but it's not exactly a huge chance. Long odds, meaning like you bet on a sports team, but the odds are 50-1. So you win 50 if you win, or you lose 1.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, do you ever take a chance, even though you think if the odds are against you, it's more than 50-50 against you.
Mm-hmm.
50-50 are considered even odds.
Yeah.
All right.
Long that
Actually,
is my chance is under 10% or so.
well, yeah, I guess basically in English when we talk about odds, okay,
Mm-hmm.
short odds, long odds, even odds. Even
Short
odds are 50-50.
Yeah, short ad with
Short odds, okay, if for example I bet on the San Antonio Spurs to win the NBA championship, and they are favored 2-1. 2
Mhm.
people to every 1 think they're going to win. If I bet $1,000, I'm only going to win 500. But the odds are in my favor, or there are short odds. Long odds are if I bet on a team that's the odds are the other way, even 1-2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is all opposite.
yeah.
I like it.
You like it? Okay, awesome. You like taking the long odds?
Yeah.
Actually, me too. Yeah. More risk, more reward. Okay, that's
If I bet some money, then I return the same money. What fun!
yeah. Where's the fun? Oh, I agree with you. Actually,
Lose or gain a lot, it's fun.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. All right. So you definitely can score yourself a point for that. Okay, very good. I'm with you on that. Yeah. I don't gamble much. I don't bet much, but I like to bet, for example, who is going to be the champion at the end of the year, because the odds are always really long.
Mhm.
Then I have all year, the whole playing season in sports to watch and cheer.
Yeah,
So-
for example, fourth race, very
Yeah.
weak horse. If it win, it won, I gain a lot of money.
Yeah.
Only from 500 yen, maybe 1,000 times bigger.
Oh, there you go.
I like it.
Of course. There you go.
Only losing 500, it's okay.
Right. Who cares? All right. Very good. Okay. All right, Tatiana, back to you.
Okay.
Okay, if you're catching a train, do you often arrive at the last minute to catch
No.
a train or a plane?
No, never.
Never. Okay.
All the time in time.
All the time in time. Plenty of time. When do you arrive if you're catching a train? 10 minutes before the train? Half an hour?
Half an hour.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not train, plane, half an hour, and train,
Wow, yeah.
maybe half an hour.
Uh,
Not on plane 1 hour and a half, and train
Yeah.
half an hour.
Okay, an hour and a half. Well, plane. Now these days you have to with a plane. There's rules now, most places. Okay, if you catch transportation at the last possible minute, score yourself a 1. Michael?
I catch after the transportation arrive. I come
After you get there late.
like 30 minutes after I come.
You get there 30
I
minutes
just-
late. Give yourself
just
two points. Okay.
5 points.
All right. More general question. Would life with no danger in it at all be too dull for you?
No danger at all.
Yeah.
So-
Would that be too dull for you? Yeah.
I assume that in every life there is some danger. For example, dangers that you fell down from your chair and you'll smash your head off the floor. So there is a danger. Of course, this danger is like it's not like very big danger, but it could be. For example, that you will go outside and you will fell down and you smash your head on the floor, on the ground. So
It happens. I've read
Yeah,
stories
so I presume-
about somebody getting their newspaper with their morning cup of coffee and falling down the steps and cutting their throat open on their coffee cup.
yep.
Have you read that
So,
story? I've read that story.
Yeah, not this kind, but for example, that person came at home and he was like a little drunk, and he what's that when you fell down, but you not fell down because you are drunk, but you something have in front of you and you
You trip?
you trip. He tripped. He was a little drunk and he tripped. He tripped after something or what?
Trip
on
over.
something.
Trip
Over.
over. Yeah.
He tripped over something, and he injured his head, and because of blood, when you lose the blood,
Loss.
blood loss, he died. That was the situation.
God.
So
Okay.
these kind of stories are rare. So you asked if would
Yeah.
be the life interesting if there is no danger.
Yeah. If there was absolutely
No.
no danger at all. You cannot fall down and hit your head or cut your throat on a coffee cup.
No,
It would not be too dull for you? Okay.
would be dull. Would be dull.
It would be dull.
Yep.
Well, if life with absolutely no danger in it at all what seems dull to you, then give yourself a point.
Okay.
Okay. Ivan? Ivan, do
Yes.
you save money regularly, or on a regular basis, in a regular way?
If I save?
Save money. Yeah.
Yes, on my piggy account and sometimes on my saving account.
Okay. But one of your accounts you save like every week or every month or whatever when you get paid in a regular way. Okay. Well, give yourself nothing. If any of you do not save regularly, if you save periodically, once in a while, occasionally, or you don't save money at all, then give yourself a point. If you save on a regular basis, nothing. Heidi, where did Ken go? Come back, Ken. Heidi,
Yeah,
do you enjoy driving fast?
I did before.
What's that?
Before. Before I was
Oh,
driving fast.
when you were younger? Yeah.
Mm.
You like to drive fast?
Yeah, it's like countryside. But this place is very dangerous.
Okay. So I guess you don't get a point for that. If you like to drive fast, if you find it exciting, and you actually do it, give yourself a point. Okay. I'm trying to imagine Heidi driving fast. Okay, Fast and the Furious.
But
Drift.
motorbike and the bike
Motorbike.
are very fast.
Ah. Okay, well, maybe you should give yourself a point then, I think. Fast on motorcycles? Yeah, I would consider that risky. Okay. Tatiana,
Okay.
would you or have you ever quit one job before you had another one?
Yeah. Hmm.
You have. Okay.
Yeah.
Give yourself a point if you've ever quit a job before you had lined up another job. Okay, English phrasal verb. You line up one job before you already have a job when you quit.
It's
Okay.
very extreme for
Explain
me with this job all the time.
Yes. Okay. All right. It's very extreme to quit a job and you have no security. You have no other job ready.
Yeah.
Okay. If you've ever done that before, give yourself a point. Okay, wait. Give myself a point. Okay. Michael, do people who drive very carefully annoy you?
No, I love them.
You love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give myself a point because they annoy me.
So what should I do? Give a point or
No.
0?
No, 0. If people who are driving very slowly and carefully annoy you, then give yourself a point.
No, I think they are very responsible because I think who are driving fast and not careful, they're idiots because they are putting their life in danger and life of other people who are surrounding them.
Mm. Yeah. You know, in the United States, maybe this is totally going to sound weird to you guys because you're not from the United States. But in the United States, of course, people get speeding tickets for going too fast. But you also can get a ticket for going too slow. If you're on the highway and you're just going slowly and other cars are having to dodge you because you're driving too carefully, even if you are driving the speed limit, you usually on a highway in the United States have a minimum, say 40 miles per hour, maximum 65 miles per hour. If you're driving 45, which is legal according to the signs, but everybody else is driving 75, it's like you're standing still and other people are going, 35 or 40 miles an hour. You get a ticket, definitely. So the police will pull you over for being too careful. Yeah.
As my driving instructor said, it's their problem. You shouldn't care about them. You drive how much you can drive, and that's all. They should care about themselves.
Yeah. No, I'm just relating a fact. I have had at least 2 friends of mine have been pulled over for driving too carefully on the highway. True story. Yes. They're in Americans' driver psyche, driving too carefully is dangerous. Just telling you, it is. Legally so. All right. Moving on, Ivan. If you're in an unusual situation or an unusual place, are you usually cautious and careful?
And what?
Are you cautious and careful when you're in a new place or new situation?
I'm cautious
Cautious and careful.
and careful.
Yeah.
0 point?
Okay. Are you cautious and careful when you are in a new place? For example, traveling or a new situation, such as you go to a strange nightclub you've never been to. I don't know. You go to a costume party and you've never been to one. A new situation or a new place. Do you tend to be more careful?
I will be more careful. I cannot feel comfortable because it's unusual.
Right. Okay. All right. If you don't really care and you don't change your regular behavior in a new place, then give yourself a point.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If you do, then no points. Okay, Heidi.
Yeah. Before that, I need to say congratulations.
For what? Oh, USA.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you very much.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm sorry about Japan. Although Japan got some very good press. There's a lot of articles about how the Japanese fans at the World Cup.
Thank you very much. Encouraging Japan.
Well, there's at least in the English-speaking newspapers, internet, news on the TV news I saw as well. Lots of stories about how the Japanese fans at the World Cup picked up all the garbage from after they, even though their team lost, sadly.
Yeah.
You know, actually, Heidi, I'm kind of rooting for Japan or South Korea just because I live in Southeast Asia. I want Southeast Asia to do well as well. So I am kind of rooting for Japan, honestly. But anyway, I was very proud of Japan. Very nice. The fans actually picked up all the garbage in the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, most of the world does not do that. All right, Heidi, your question. Have you ever done anything on a dare?
On there?
On a dare. Do you know what that mean? Do you know what that means?
Not 8 bears.
On a dare.
What 8 bears?
A dare, like I dare you to take off all your clothes and run around the building and come back in. Okay. Like that. I dare you to climb to the top of that tree. I dare you to jump off the roof.
Okay, I got it. No.
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 Okay. All right. If any of you have done something on a dare, give yourself a point.
So what is dare on a dare?
Well,
Kind of bet.
kind of a bet, but just not for money, not for anything.
For example, tomorrow it will be fine, I bet it. Like I dare that. What?
Well, not really. It's like a personal challenge. Children do it all the time. All right? I dare you to jump across the river on your bicycle. You don't dare. You're a chicken. You won't do it. You won't do it. You're a chicken. You're a chicken. I dare.
It's like a bet. Yes, bet.
Kind of like a bet, yeah. But you're not betting anything. Just pride, personal pride. Yeah. I dare you to ask her out on a date. I definitely said that to a friend of mine.
I dare you have broken heart.
Well, I guess there is kind of a bet there, but whatever. Okay, if you've ever done anything on a dare, give yourself a point.
No.
Yeah.
No point.
No points for you. Okay. Or anybody else keeping score for themselves. Tatiana.
Okay.
Oh, here's a good one. When you buy something with some value, not a pencil, not a piece of gum. When you buy something, do you usually look at the guarantee?
No. No date, no guarantee.
Don't look at the date, don't look at the guarantee. All right, give yourself a point. Okay. If you buy things without checking out the warranty or guarantee, give yourself a point. Yeah.
Do you? Okay.
I need to give myself a point. No, I always forget to do that. I always, you know what I do? Honestly, I forget to do that, and then I come home and then I think, oh, how long is the guarantee? After I've already bought it, the first thing I think of when I get home, oh, well, how long?
I always look at the guarantee.
Okay. I consistently forget and then look as soon as I get home. Okay, Michael. Do you think some people spend too much effort thinking about their future, savings, insurance, investments? Do you think people waste time thinking about their future?
No, sure they. So as far as as I understood your question, that people who are thinking about their future, about money, how they live in the future, what should they do with money, they're wasting their time.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're wasting their time. They definitely, if they are carefully or everything, how would you say, think careful or what?
Thinking carefully, yeah, you could say that.
What I mean that if they thinking what to do with the money and where should they put, they don't waste time at all. They make their future. For example, there are more chance that someone who are thinking about that would live better than one that doesn't think at all.
Okay. All right.
I have a question. May I have a question?
Yes, Tatiana?
May I ask? For me, for example, I thought a lot about it, but in vain. I bankrupt all the time. For me, for example, it's waste of time.
Right. Okay. Well, that's basically the question. Do you think some people, any people, sometimes waste their money, or is it never a waste of time? This is kind of an absolute question. Yeah. So Michael thinks it's never a waste of time. If you think sometimes it is a waste of time, or some people, it's okay to spend some time, but some people spend too much time planning their future, then you should give yourself a point. I'm going to give myself a point.
Am I put a point or not?
I think you should.
What about me?
Yeah,
you should.
From what you said, yeah. Okay, Ivan. Ivan, do you have regular health checkups? Do you go to the doctor once a year to get a checkup?
No. I go to the doctor because I'm sick.
Because you're sick.
When I'm dying, I go to the doctor.
That's right, me too.
Correctly.
If I'm fearing that I'm going to actually bleed to death, then I will go to the doctors. That is all. Yes. Because we're men. All right, all of us men get a point. Okay.
If you see you cannot move, you go to the doctor.
That's right. If I can only dial the cell phone 911.
Yeah, I should call the doctor.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, Heidi. Do you always is the key word. Do you always wear a safety belt when traveling in a car?
Yeah.
Every time. Okay. All right. If the answer is not always, then give yourself a point.
Because it's a Japanese rule. We must.
Yeah, I know, but Japanese follow rules a lot better than other people. You must in the Philippines, but you know, you must in the United States. It's the law, but you know,
But
not everybody
if
does.
police find that maybe my husband is driving, then
Uh-huh.
my husband lose some point.
Yeah, they have the same system in Philippines and the United States. After a certain amount of points, they can take you. They suspend your license
Yeah, 6
for a
point.
certain amount of time. Yeah.
We have 6 point.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how many points, but yeah, same system in the United States. But yeah, people still speed, drive through stop signs, and go without a seatbelt.
Challenger. I'm
Yeah.
not such challenger.
Risk takers, I guess. Okay, Tatiana, very personal question. I hope you can handle it. Do you ever gamble money on sports
No.
or
Mm-mm.
elections or anything?
No, when you first asked me about am I a risk taker, I said no because I thought about this.
Ah,
And this, no, never. But another situation, yes.
okay.
Okay, never, no.
All right, for the rest of you, if you ever bet money on anything at all, it doesn't matter what, then give yourself a point.
May I said a little bit? My son-in-law had a bet on Brazil-Horvatia when match one. He said that it will be 3-1, and he won maybe $200.
Woohoo! Okay,
Yeah.
well there you go.
He's a
High
risk
risk.
taker.
He's a risk taker, high risk, long odds. Probably sounds like. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know what odds he had, but okay. Michael, do you agree or disagree with the idea of borrowing or lending money? And I'm not talking about with a bank. I mean personally, borrowing and lending money, friends or family.
I agree,
It's okay to do that.
of course.
Okay.
I can lend you money, okay, if you
Yeah.
want. Just give me.
Not asking.
Where should I send you like this? No, I will give you. What's that?
could send it,
MoneyGram. Do you know MoneyGram system?
Yeah, I know. Sure, I know MoneyGram.
Yeah, I
Sure.
give you the code and you go with your passport and you take the sum. That's all.
Okay. You can send it to UNICEF. Donate my money.
He lends you money. Don't be sleep deprived, please.
Yeah, right. Okay, if you're okay with lending and borrowing money with friends and family, then give yourself a point. If you're okay with that. Ivan.
Are you okay with that or no?
Just yesterday I lent my sister-in-law money, so apparently the answer would be yes.
How much?
Too much. It annoys me.
$20?
No.
Too much $20.
No, a lot more than that. Yeah. Okay, Ivan. Would being in debt worry you?
If I've been in debt?
Yeah, if you were in debt, does that bother you? Does it concern you when you owe money?
Yes.
Yeah.
It can concern me.
All right. Okay. If it doesn't bother you at all to be in debt, give yourself a point.
If I never have debt, I must put point.
Well, no. If the idea of being in debt concerns you, then no. If actually being in debt doesn't worry you, then don't worry about it. Then you can apply for American citizenship if you don't care about being in debt. you automatically qualify, since the entire country's in debt, every man, woman, and child, except like 10 people.
Wow.
Well, I'm exaggerating, but on the other hand, I'm not, because the United States has a $17 trillion budget deficit. So actually, I'm not exaggerating. Okay, Ivan.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I just asked you one, right? Being in debt. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like it. All right, so no points for you. All right, and no automatic U.S. citizenship either. Sorry, Ivan.
You will stay there.
Okay, Heidi, do you think an element of risk adds spice to life? Okay, we got a couple phrases here to deal with. An element of risk means a small amount of risk.
Yeah.
And the other phrase is add spice to life.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, makes it a little more. You said earlier. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Sure, a little risk makes life exciting. Okay.
Yeah.
If you think a little risk can make life exciting, give yourself a point. Okay. This is a weird question. Weird but interesting. Tatiana? Okay. Tatiana, do you ever feel like you have done something much riskier than your friends? Not much, riskier than your friends. Have you ever felt like you have done something that your friends have not, which is a little risky? They stopped, you went ahead. They went home, you went to the club. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. Have you ever done something more risky than your friends? Or that they didn't try? Okay.
I went to Turkey 10 years, maybe 12 years ago, when it was war between Iraq and America, like that. I went to the border of there. Everybody was surprised. How you can go there? It's very dangerous.
Give yourself a point. Okay. Definitely. Okay. All right. If you've ever done something that your friends weren't willing to do, give yourself a point. Okay.
You're drinking vodka, Michael, right? When you drinking...
No, this is an example of what could a person do riskier than his friends or her friends.
Like it could be anything.
Well, you drink vodka.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't see that in the chat box. Okay. All right. Well, this next question is kind of stupid. Okay, but here it is on the test. So, Michael, do you think the risk of a lung cancer from smoking has been exaggerated?
Once again, please.
Do you think the risk of cancer from smoking has been exaggerated?
No.
No. Well, yeah. No points. Who does at this time? I don't know. That's a crazy one. Okay, Ivan. Okay, Ivan.
Yes.
Do you always read the small print before signing a contract?
Do you what?
Do you usually read the small print before you sign a contract?
No.
No. Okay.
Generally, the unimportant contracts,
Yeah.
the contract that you do under $100.
Okay. Then who cares? All right. Okay, the small print is a standard English phrase, and you see this all the time. You know, you see the rules and the regulations of your whatever, a new credit card, but then there's very tiny, tiny, small letters, small print in the bottom, um, where it says, yeah, okay, interest rates are subject to change depending on the mood of the CEO. Okay. So no, if you don't always read the small print, give yourself a point. Yeah, okay. Heidi, oh, I know the answer here already. Okay, would you ever risk starting your own business?
Yeah. Yeah,
Of
sure.
course you would, because you have. Okay,
Yeah.
I knew that. If you have ever started your own business, or you would definitely start your own business, give yourself a point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tatiana, do you usually keep your feelings to yourself because you don't want to embarrass yourself or seem foolish?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep your feelings to yourself, no points. If you're an open book to other people, if people always know what you're feeling, give yourself a point.
Maybe sometimes.
Okay.
What do you mean by feelings?
Sometimes is a maybe. No point for that. Feelings? What do I mean by feelings? How do I explain that to you, Michael? You don't have feelings. Your feelings, your emotions. Explain, keep your feelings to yourself. So you don't tell people. Okay, this is actually a good. If you keep your feelings to yourself, this phrase is a pretty standard English collocation. It means that you don't express your emotions. People don't know when you're sad or angry or upset. You keep a poker face. People don't know how you feel.
Okay. So if people know, give myself a point.
Yeah, if people always know what you feel, and give yourself a point. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Michael, does driving or even riding in a very fast car or a jet airplane, does going fast on a speed train, a bullet train, does this appeal to you? Sound fun? Going really fast, but you're not driving, but you're riding. Hello, Michael?
Oh, sorry. I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent?
Yep.
Okay, I think
I
difference can give you a point. Yeah.
I know. I don't like that. I don't like that.
All right. You don't like it? No points.
Yeah.
If you don't care, it doesn't bother you to be going very fast when you're not in control. You're not the driver, but you're indifferent. You don't care. You can take a point. If you like it, you can definitely take a point. Okay, Ivan, when you go abroad, do you very carefully declare everything at customs? Are you very carefully? Okay, when you go back through customs after traveling, you have to fill out that little piece of paper they give you and write down all of the things you bought on vacation. Are you very careful to fill out your customs declaration? Ivan? Are you here? Well, we've only got moments left. I have to hurry. We're never going to get to the results.
Wrap
Teacher?
it up.
Yeah.
Teacher?
Yes?
No, I just wrote lies.
You just wrote lies, and you just definitely don't write all the drugs and alcohol that you're smuggling through the... Just kidding, Ivan, of course. Okay. That's an interesting question. I have definitely just forgotten. I forget half the stuff I buy on vacation, so I don't write it down. I totally forget. I don't even care. If you're very meticulous and careful about writing everything down for customs when you travel, no points. If you're like me and you don't care, or you're like Ivan and you actually lie, give yourself a point.
Okay.
Okay. Heidi, when you have dentist appointments at the bank, when you have professional appointments, are you always on time?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, but okay. That's part of your culture anyway. That's a cultural point. I don't know. Okay. Tatiana, when you travel in a plane, a bus, a train, do you think about choosing your seat with safety in mind? Do you consider the safest place to be?
It was maybe one time, but I used transport or plane maybe 100 times.
But so not
It was
usually.
only one time. It was.
Why did you consider the safety one time? What was the situation?
You know, it was a very old plane, a very, very old plane. It was Scotch. It was a lamp, but the lamp don't broken. Lamps don't broken. Yes, they are broken, and all the buttons broken, and it was Scotch, like glue them. And I'm afraid because the sound was not good. Like that, only one time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
When we fly, it was sound like tractor, excavator, not excavator, excavator.
excavator. Oh, gosh. Heavy equipment. Oh my gosh, that's frightening. Okay, so mostly no, you don't. You can give yourself a point. Give myself a point. Last question, Michael. Are you worried about being rejected when you invite somebody to dinner or out to a drink or socially? You invite someone out.
No.
You're not concerned about rejection? Okay.
No. Why
Right.
would I be?
Give yourself a point. If you're not worried about that, give yourself a point. What is your total, Ivan?
Excuse me?
What is your total? Have you been keeping track?
Yes, it's 6 points.
That's all? Oh, you're conservative. Very conservative. Heidi, what is your total?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, ultra conservative. No, ultra risk taker. Doesn't care. Tatiana, what was your score?
13.
13. Okay, a little bit conservative. Michael, what was your score?
14. 1, 4.
14. Okay. Average is 15, actually. Average risk taker is 15. Of
I
course,
said the average.
Yeah, you did, and you were right, and so did Tatiana, and she was right as well. Ivan is surprisingly cautious. Yeah. I'm really quite surprised. My score was 20, so I'm a little bit risk taker.
Well, you exaggerated, Oakley, on your answers. Usually people do like that. They exaggerate, like they think that they
really.
do in situation, but they don't do. They just say like
Actually,
off the top of the head.
Honestly, my difficulty is thinking about myself now, presently. and thinking about what I've done when I was younger. Because when I was younger, I definitely took many chances in many aspects of my life. I've become much more conservative. Things like saving money regularly. I never did that when I was young, but now I do. You know, lots of things.
Old people do.
Old people, yeah. Well,
all people.
Many people do. Yeah, become more conservative as we get older. Yeah, thank goodness for that. Okay, thank you. That was fun. I enjoyed it, but I'm already 2 minutes late for my next class. I've been late for every class today. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.